Hey guys, it's Connor or Silvertooth98 and welcome to another video. Today we have a drop zone game on Strikezone where I go 57 to 14 using the Vector. I pick up a silenced MTAR on the way, but I didn't use it that much. I do end up getting a KEM strike, unfortunately though it's from a field order care package, but hey ho, a chem's a chem, right? In today's video I will be talking about some of the games shown at E3 that I really liked the look of. I think the first game that has to be talked about, as this is a Call of Duty channel, is of course Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. As you all probably know, if you watched E3, we were shown our first glimpse into the game. We got to see a single player level called Induction, which was situated in a crippled city which we are told is Seoul in South Korea. We also find out what time period this game is set in, as it says July 10th, 2054, 0500 hours. I think straight away you can tell that this is going to be a graphically pretty game and also that it's going to be very futuristic. When they were flying down in that pod, the almost glass walls allowing them to see outside the pod were actually screens being projected on the wall. When they jumped out of their crashed pod, we get the first look at the HUD of the game. Well, what do you notice? The HUD is practically non-existent. It looks like Sledgehammer have opted to get rid of the normal HUD in order to inverse you as the player more into the game. Later on in the gameplay, we get to see some of the guns and equipment that will be in the game, such as the EM1 Quantum and the Smart Grenade. We also get to see some of the new movement abilities in the game, like the Thruster Pack, the Double Jump and the Booster Pack. These all look quite interesting and it will be cool to see how these work in the multiplayer. Next on the list is Halo the Master Chief Collection. Now I grew up playing Halo, it was my first person shooter and it got me to where I am today. I must have played through the original Halo story at least 10 times, always completing it on Legendary. So to find out that they're bringing every Master Chief game onto one disc is awesome. I think it's pretty cool that they're doing an anniversary for Halo 2, but to be honest that wasn't my favourite Halo game. I personally think that Halo 3's multiplayer was one of the greatest multiplayers of all time. That multiplayer just had everything. So I think it would be very cool to be able to play through all of the Halo games again, all on one disc. Also, we're getting Halo Nightfall in this collection, which is the Ridley Scott digital series, which will give us the background story of a new character called Agent Locke. It seems that Locke is trying to find Master Chief in the cinematic trailer we got at E3, which also involved the Arbiter. As he's talking to the Arbiter, we can presume that Locke is a protagonist rather than an antagonist. It will be interesting to learn more about this character and how he will be involved in Halo 5 Guardians, which by the way, we also get a beta code for in this collection. Next, Super Smash Bros. Yes, this is only for the Wii U and 3DS, but the older Super Smash Bros. Games were awesome. Both Brawl and Melee were superb, and if you haven't played these games then I can seriously say that you are missing out, big time. This game is such a good co-op game and I have so many memories playing it with both my older brother and my friends. There's nothing better than a little brotherly competition, am I right? In the new game, we will see the return of some fan favourites like Marth, Captain Falcon, Link, Pikachu and many more. At the same time though, we are getting some interesting new characters. These include Mega Man, Wii Fitness Trainer, Pac-Man, Greninja and loads of others. I'm really excited for this game and I can't wait to play it and just know it's going to be a blast. Now, let's talk about Evolve. Evolve is a sci-fi multiplayer focused shooter where 4 alien hunters, played by the players, are put up against a monster that increases in strength as it feeds on the surrounding AI. What's interesting about the monster is that it too is controlled by the player. Each alien hunter has its own class. There's an assault, a medic, a support and a trapper. Unfortunately, you don't get to create your own character, you have to choose between 3 characters in each of the classes. This means that overall there are 12 characters, but at the moment only 8 of them have been revealed. Each of the characters in their own classes have different weapons and abilities than the others in the same class. This will make it interesting to see how each character works with characters from other classes. As the monster, you get stronger and gain more abilities as you evolve. To evolve, you have to gain meter, and to do this, you feed on the AI monsters in the game. Once your meter is full, you have to find a safe spot to evolve, as it puts you inside a cocoon. Each time you evolve, you get to pick a new ability, and once you are fully evolved, you will be able to battle the alien hunters. I think this game will be really fun to play with friends, online and at home, and it could be the start of a new generation of co-op games. Moving right along, we have Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Now I haven't played all of the Lara Croft games, but the ones I have were very fun. They were always really adventurous, and this allowed them to have a good in-depth story. What we saw of the new game wasn't too much. We saw a cinematic trailer which was meant to highlight the direction the story will go. Lara is at a psychiatrist trying to get over her experiences in the last game, but what we learn is that she loves the adventurous side and doesn't want to change. She says we become what we're meant to be, referring to her new adventurous ways. Finally, we have Destiny. As we all know, Destiny's development company is Bungie, who became one of the biggest, if not the biggest development company when they made Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, Wars and Reach. As you know, I loved Halo, so for Bungie to be making a new game, I'm really excited. Destiny was also at E3 last year, but we didn't see too much of the game there. This year, however, we've seen a lot of the game. It's a shared world shooter, and this means that the game can be played either solo or in groups of people. This is why Bungie stated that it doesn't really fit into the genre of FPS MMORPG, which stands for First Person Shooter, Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. I think this game could be hugely successful, since it will have been built using the power of the next generation consoles. This game also involves a multiplayer aspect called the Crucible. This is where people are put into teams and they face off against other teams. This is similar to the multiplayers of games like Call of Duty. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, comment, favourite and subscribe. Have a good rest of the day wherever you are, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Peace out.